It's Monday, and I got a top 10 comic book cover list that you're not going to want to miss, and it starts right now. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, I'm your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions of what comic books to buy, and today, guys, I am bringing you 2020's top 10 comic book covers. Fans, this is week number 22, and this is the video series where each and every week, you, the fans, get to vote on which is your favorite comic book cover of the week based off of the top 10 I provide for you. And by the time we get to the end of the year, yes, you guys will have that final say on which comic book gets that all-important title of comic book cover of the year. So at any time, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit the bell, and if you want to become a member and support this channel, go ahead and hit that join button on my homepage, and let's get started, guys. Kicking off with finding out who won with week number 21. That's right, fans. And this was an underdog book. I did not expect this book to win, but the winner of week 21 wound up going to Year Zero, Issue 1. Congratulations, the first AWA book to make the top 10 comic book covers. It moves on to the second round. You guys loved the zombie killer mobile. So now let's kick off this countdown with number 10. And number 10, it goes to Avengers issue 33. This is the Ryan Benjamin Marvel Zombies variant. That's right, guys. This cover is pretty cool as you get to see an infected Tony Stark, and you see Captain Marvel and Thor behind him going, "Tony, are you okay?" But obviously, Tony is not, because, again, he is infected. This is one of the first Marvel books to be released for the first time in a while. Kind of a cool cover. If this one is your favorite, make sure you vote and you put it in the comment section below, fans. Every vote counts. All right, next, moving in at number 9. We have the Amazing Spider-Man. This is the Kiwan Marvel Zombies variant. This is another Zombies variant cover. This was kind of cool as you get to see the Amazing Spider-Man, the true webhead himself, fighting a Kraven the Hunter zombie. I think it's a pretty badass looking cover. Kraven looks pretty neat. He's just like got his flesh all off of him and everything, and Spider-Man's just doing like this epic battle against him, right? So this one's pretty cool, and if you want to vote for this one, again, make sure you put it in the comments below. Have your vote in by next Monday at 8 a.m. And remember, only one vote per person, guys. All right, next, coming in at number 8, and I think this book actually got delayed a week, but we're still going to put it in here. This is Aquaman issue 59. This is a Tyler Kirkman variant edition cover. I think this book is pretty nice looking as you get to see Aquaman holding his trident. You get to see his tats on his body. His hair is everywhere. I guess that's water behind him. I'm not 100% sure, but he looks pretty menacing, like he's gonna kick some ass. He's gonna do some battle here. So yeah, pretty cool looking stuff. If this one is your favorite, you know what you gotta do. You gotta vote. All right, next, coming in at number 7, Webheads. This one goes to Suicide Squad, issue 5. This is the Jeremy Roberts variant edition. This one is pretty cool as you get to see Deadshot fighting alongside, I don't know if that dude's name is Finn or I'm just making up a name. He's one of the twins that survived from King Shark. King Shark, I think, ate him or whatever it was. But nevertheless, they're fighting alongside each other. Deadshot looks badass. He's the standout character in this cover. You get to see his bullets flying out of his arm gun and whatnot, and he's just got that cool facial expression there. Really nice looking cover, very photorealistic. If this one is your favorite, make sure you vote. All right, next, coming in at number 6. This is a pretty cool looking cover here. This goes to Hawkman issue 23. This is the Geraldo Safino variant. Hawkman looks just big and bulky and strong. He's just pissed off. If I saw this version of Hawkman in the streets, I would be afraid, like very afraid. And I like how it's just black and white. It looks very nice. Really stands out. Great facial expression here. So if this one is your favorite, go ahead and vote. All right. Coming in the top 5, number 5. This one goes to Mercy, issue 2. This is the Laura Braga variant. No, this is just done by Laura Braga. This is not a variant cover. I think this is the main cover. I could be wrong. I don't know. There's a lot of covers for this one. But this one is cool. I like the blue eyes in our character here. They really stand out, makes you focus. And then if you look behind her, there's just like these weird plants or whatever it is that's growing around her. There's so much mystery behind this character that we don't know. It kind of sucks that this book actually was released and then we got this long break of comics and we kind of forget what the first issue is. But nevertheless, it's a cool looking cover. If this one is your favorite, remember, you gotta vote. Fans, every vote matters, so please vote. All right, next, coming in at number 4. This one goes to Batman Beyond, issue 43. This is the Francis Menopole variant edition. This is a nice looking cover as Batman Beyond is kind of like coming at you, and he's in like the Batcave or whatnot. I don't know, but then you get to see Bruce Wayne behind him, like way in the distance and whatnot. So again, every time I see these Batman Beyond covers, reminds me of the Batman Beyond animated series. Really cool looking series. And yeah, this is a nice looking cover. If this one is your favorite, fans, you know what you got to do at this point. You got to vote. All right. Next, coming in the top 3. It's not an actual comic book, but it's a trade, and we're still lacking some comics, but I had to find something good. And this one was Flash trade paperback, book 7. It's written by Mark Waid, but the art on this cover is done by Steve Little. I think that's how you say his name, or Lytle. And I think this cover is beautiful. You just get to see Flash on here, and then you get to see all the different like generations of other Flashes, and they're all running in the Speed Force and whatnot. Really good looking cover. This really stood out to me this week. I had to put it on here, even though it is a trade. So if this one is your favorite, fans, please vote. All right, guys, so now we're moving into number 2. And number 2 and number 1 were actually kind of hard for me because I'm a huge fan of both characters, right? So number 2 goes to the Green Lantern Season 2, Issue 3, variant cover, and I didn't write down who actually wrote this cover, but this is just classic Hal Jordan at his finest here in this cover. He's on whatever planet he is that he's on, and we just get to see him using his power ring, his aura surrounding him. Looks like he's getting in battle mode. He's just in this awesome stance, and I just love the artwork in here. It just screams Hal Jordan, and it just makes me really want a regular Hal Jordan book. I'm not a fan of Grant Morrison's run on this title, and I'm just jonesing for one. So hopefully they will get one soon, but nevertheless, it has to do with the cover. So if this is your favorite cover, guys, make sure you vote. All right. Excuse me. Number 1. What hit number 1? Excuse me. The cover was Scott Williams. Number 1 this week, it goes to Venom. This is issue 25. That's right, guys. Now, there's probably like a ton of different variants in this, and I looked at all of them, and they all look good. Anywhere from Ryan Stegman's cover all the way down the list. They're all good in their own way. But this one stood out for me, and this is the second time this artist has come on this countdown. And this is a Tyler Kirkman variant cover. This cover looks phenomenally done. Just Venom just looks so menacing, and that's what I love about the character. I love when the artist makes him just so insanely monstrous looking, because he's an alien. He's not from here, right? And he got this crazy exaggerated tongue. He got his eyes all the way up in his head, and he got his freaking hands are out there and everything. It's just intense. His teeth are protruding from his mouth. It's just his veins are everywhere. It just screams Venom to me. That's the way I look at Venom. So that is my number 1 comic book cover of the week. And if it's your favorite, make sure you vote. All right, guys, there it is. There's the top 10. So again, every vote matters, and hopefully you like one of these covers. And if you have your own cover, don't forget, you can put it in the comments section below. I will count that as a vote because that could trend and overtake the others. So guys, if you like this video, please check out some of the other content I put right here on next to me. And until next time, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.